from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Phillies. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Philadelphia Phillies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Corey Seager, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the 1st, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they're how came to hit this game.
Into the box, Michael Franco. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground up the middle, taken in by Forsythe. There's one. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat. But he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Andrew McCutchen.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Seager from the outfield grass. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Philadelphia is on top, 1-0. Settling in now, Justin Turner. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ground ball right side. Hernandez is right there. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Batting check.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for L.A. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Ready now, J.P. Crawford. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting 8th. Catcher.
In now, Andrew Knapp. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Swing and a liner. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So often overlooked. But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
Standing in now, Zach Wheeler. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Phillies. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Clayton Kershaw.
Standing in, Clayton Kershaw. A textbook sack bunt situation here. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. In now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw now on 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A base hit in his first trip. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Seager over to his left. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7.
Riding in once again, Maikel Franco. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Third baseman.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting number 23.
Here's Adrian now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. 1 away.
Left fielder number 8. Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Kershaw now on 1-1. In there 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernandez.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, he didn't square that one up, but you couldn't have thrown it any better. Off the end of the bat, and Dork's in for a hit. Oh, you gotta love it.
In now, J.P. Crawford. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen going back and gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. The solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Hit to third, gloved by Turner, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Toles, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Odubel Herrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Adrian now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. A couple of walks for him thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. Now he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another shot now, Gerardo Parra, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Kershaw comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now batting, second
ready
baseman.
once again, Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Joe Biagini takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 on the ground to the left side and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
The batter
digging in to try it again. Clayton Kershaw 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting him.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in once again, J.P. Kershaw now on 1-1. In for strike 2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. This is flared out towards second. No problem here, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Knapp. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
Andres Blanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andres Blanco.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Curveball that time, not even close.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch, and a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Adam Liberatore comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
And that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. The runner scores from second, and the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Into the box now, Michael Franco down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Peterson at the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutcheon. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Yimi Garcia will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 5-2. Will Smith will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's Corey Seager. His career line against Will Smith, 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutcheon is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for L.A. And the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit well towards the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Now batting
into the box now, J.P. Crawford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Outside, 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Tolles. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Andrew Knapp. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Number 33 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
Line toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Franco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready with another 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way. Jordan Walden comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jordan Walden.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Andre Ethier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Andre Ethier.
Little dribbler down the line. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
6-2 the final total today. Joe Biagini claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies cracked 14 hits overall as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 6-2. The Nationals put together 10 hits total as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 4-3. The New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami, 6-3. The Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds, 5-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 10-1. The Colorado Rockies grabbed a win in extras over the Giants, 3-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 9-4. Garrett Cole tossed a dominating complete game shutout, leading the Pirates to victory against the Red Sox, 3-0. Steve Pearce collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as Toronto took care of the Rays, 13-10. In other news from Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki collected his 1,500th career base hit in the game. The New York Yankees beat the O's in Baltimore, 5-1. The Chi Sox hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Indians, 10-6. The Astros allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the Tigers in extra innings, 1-0. The Royals got together to allow 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 3-1. The Angels got 11 overall hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers, 6-3. The Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland, 9-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. He's safe. Take the base, ball 4. Three. Ball 4, take the base. Three. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Three.
Your attention, please. Pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Luis Avilan. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers, number 5, Corey Seager. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 63, Jimmy Garcia.
He's safe. Three. He's safe. Take your base. Ball four.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 52, Sherman.
Three.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 4,
Three.
Andres Blanco. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50,
Three.
Neris. Your attention, please. Now
Three.
coming in to pinch hit, Andre Ethier.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Alec Mills collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Phillies defeated the Dodgers 4-1. In other Phillies news, starting pitcher Nick Tropiano has been placed on the disabled list. He's suffering from a torn hamstring. The Braves bested the visiting Nats 2-1. The Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Aaron Nola will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year is one of the better pitchers in all of baseball. ERA under 3, and as a starting pitcher to have an ERA under 3, that tells you a lot about how good and durable he is. So I'm looking for him to have another big season, and maybe that starts with this game right here.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit out toward second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April. Maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
In now, Andrew Tolles. Ball 3. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Into the box, Corey Seager. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Quinn is right there, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher into stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. First and second now, 1 man out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Another 2-2 offering. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. 3-2 with the bases loaded. This is line to left. Parra is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he only had 2 losses last year. I love how this young man competes, how he stays in the game, gives his team a chance every outing. Let's see.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Michael Franco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Tolles. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Tolles is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Phillies strike first. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Crawford into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. In is Gerardo Parra. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is a foul ball. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Grounded to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Standing in, J.P. Crawford. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Roman Quinn.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. From his knees. Forsythe. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the one out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. A base hit in his first trip. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance?
Toles.
Andrew Toles. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fouled back. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1. Striding into the box, Aaron Nola. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out with the man at first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air to center. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they're up 1-0. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Adrian now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. This is pulled into right. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for LA. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Gerardo Parra. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here's the 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So stepping in, Roman Quinn, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Julio Urias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Parra will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Into the box now, Andrew Toles in for strike 2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. In now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Into the box, Aaron Nola. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez. Now, it's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Parra going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. This is in the air to left. Parra is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
First baseman.
Riding in once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another shot now. J.P. Crawford. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Crawford up the middle. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to
all right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a little tapper. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, that single right there moves runners to first and third in less than 2 outs, and he's been throwing a terrific game. Shutout so far, but he's going to have to figure out some magic to wiggle out of this one. Still got the double play in order. Maybe he can roll that double play ball.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Ready on 1 and 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Quinn moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. All tied at 1 and 1. Adam Liberatore gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Roman Quinn. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 1 and 1. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Seager is up with it. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Pitcher Aaron Nola.
Odubel Herrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Odubel Herrera.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jordan Walden been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Corey Seager, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens. Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Turner takes his 3rd strikeout of the day.
Adrian Gonzalez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Adrian Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There goes Gentry. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, they came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kike Hernandez, meanwhile, will come in and play short now as the back half of the double switch.
Batting in the 9th spot, number 42, Bobby Wilson.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gonzalez.
Here's the 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 run, 7 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. To short, hit hard. Hernandez is right there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. He singled his last time up.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Settling in now, Bobby Wilson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting. Right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
In now, Kike Hernandez. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. Glenn Perkins comes on to work now, and he's their usual.
Number 42, Glenn Perkins.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. There's prior history in this matchup. 1 for 4. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Hernandez onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
J.P. Crawford.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free base. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Will Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Will Smith.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Adrian now. His career line against Will Smith. 11 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1. Standing in now, Jock Peterson. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Tucker Barnhart will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, Tucker Barnhart.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one. Alex Wood takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Wood.
Andres Blanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Wilson recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Into the box, Jorge. Alfaro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 for 9. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
4-2 the final score today. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left
the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 4-2. Looking at the standings, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East division, and the Dodgers are in second place in the NL West. The Washington Nationals combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-1. In other news from Washington, D.C., starting pitcher Tanner Roark is currently listed as day-to-day. He is said to be dealing with shoulder tightness. Right now, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, while the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East division. The Miami Marlins got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. As of today, the Marlins sit in fourth place in the National League East division, while the Mets sit in third place in the National League East division. Eugenio Suarez had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3, helping the Reds down the Cubs 5-3. At the moment, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division, and the Reds sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division. The Brewers snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Take your base. Ball 4. 3. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Three. 3. 3. 3. Three.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Ryu. Number 26, Andre Ethier. Attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Luis Avilan. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 53, Pedro Baez.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 5-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves, 6-0. The Brew Crew knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 5-3. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Cardinals on the road, 5-3. The Giants got together to allow 4 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 3-0. The Twins took down the Red Sox on the road, 5-1. Mark Trumbo went deep twice, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees, 2-0. The Kansas City Royals allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 4-3. Matt Shoemaker got his 3rd win this season as the Angels got the win against the Mariners, 3-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Houston Astros pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 2-0. In other Rangers news, Jonathan Lucroy reached a very nice milestone in his career yesterday by collecting his 1,000th major league hit. In more news from Houston, catcher Brian McCann will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a strained bicep. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.